How you guys doing out there? This is Mike from RAT.ROD.HEAVEN. I'm coming to you guys once again because I was asked, and I want to do this the right way. At least the doing of the car and the filming and whatever not about the car. Um, as you see, it's now in a total rust process that anybody would think, why this rust process? Why did you paint it to do this to it? And many people asked me that already on my Facebook and my Instagram. Those reason why is now that I did the rust, I'm gonna pull out the color of the car back out. As you see, the top of the car is not gonna get much color pulled out of it because if you look at the cars that rust, there is some. You're gonna see some of it. You see cars that rust on the top is where they get the most damage because the water sits there. The top and the bottom. The middle of the car has its rust spots, of course, but never as tense, never as bad. You can't put your fist through it if you hit it hard enough because it not is where it's baked. Even though this rust, believe it or not, sometimes it gets rusted like this, actually keeps the car like well done, like really, really crisp as up, makes it hard. But it crumbles originally, later on. It starts getting crumbled. So what I'm going to do now is bring the paint back out. Many of you have asked, well, how come you didn't do, spot type of rust? No, I did the whole thing. I'm even doing the inside. I got to finish it up and even it all out nice and even inside also. And then I'm going to bring the color out, which I already started. Trunk, corners here. You can see it on the top. The top you'll see a little more. I'm going to bring it out a little more. You can barely see it in the front, but you can see it coming out. You can see it there. Let it focus. You can see the fenders in the corners. And definitely you can see the sides. You're going to have a little bit more. And bring it closer for you guys can see it. And you'll see watermarks and you're even going to see a little bit of white paint on it. But the color will come out more now. Slowly. Take your time. I'm going to show you the other side. Give me a minute. Here's the other side. See, I started on this fender. I started there. Okay? That all has to be done. And then the trims, I got a Sharpie, a chrome one. I'm going to go by it lightly. So there, the process already started of the paint starting to come out. My next thing to do is darken the bottom in a black rust, like you see here done in the back, because the bottom also gets tortured. The water sits there. And if it's leaning against, well, not leaning, sorry. If it's flat on the floor and definitely in the mud, that part right there, or grass, is going to be gone. It's going to almost be eaten through in terms of black rust. Same thing with the back trunk area, because it's where it sits. All that back there will be turning into a black rust. And then the front is almost there. Let me bring it closer on the side here. Here you go. There you go. You see that? See that on the fenders? It's there already. I'll be doing a little more and getting it to that point. So basically what I call it is bringing the paint back out. That's what I'm about to do. That's the process that's going on. It'll take a while. I won't make another video until I have it ready to seal it. Once I have it ready, I'll be Del coating it. I don't know if I'm saying that right, guys. If I'm not, excuse my speech impediment that I have so badly since young. But it's called Delco, I believe. That's what I'm going to do once I'm finished. Thank you for my videos. Thank you for all the comments. Thank you for staying with me. This is a process that was asked, and I'm going to do it, and I'm going to try to keep trying my best to do these things when I have a chance. And right now I have a chance. I have a downtime because I have to relax. The weather's changing. And I had the time to do it, so I said, why not? Now, I talked about this real quick. I'm going to tell you guys, you see it everywhere on my cars. This, believe it or not, was a way of communication when we were young. When we were in school, we were in a school where we weren't not allowed to talk, sit and talk, or hang out in the hallways or nothing. But we used to use this to communicate. Is about 13 of us or so, maybe a few more, learned sheets that we gave each other of what tic-tac-toe wins means. Let's go. And I'm saying this, kids, please don't do this. Don't copy me. Please, I don't want to get in trouble or anything like that. I'm not promoting this or nothing. But this was our communication. Whether we were gonna go hang out, whether we were gonna cut school, I'm sorry about that, and where we were gonna meet. We wrote it as tic-tac-toe. If the teacher caught the paper or grabbed the paper, she would see that we were playing tic-tac-toe. But for us, it meant the word. And that's how we used to communicate. That's what it was. Now, why I did it now, I've seen a friend of mine that I haven't seen in years. Well, I haven't seen him. I've seen him through Facebook. And I communicate with him by making these symbols of tic-tac-toe. He came back to me. He goes, "Who the hell is this? Excuse the word. I don't know who this is, and I don't know what this means." So I told him, "Remember school?" And I wrote it in tic-tac-toe. I said, "Remember school?" And then I wrote tic-tac-toe again, and he couldn't believe it. We finally communicated. We talked. We talked for a long time. He was my best friend, confidant. If he got in trouble, I got in trouble. We got in trouble together because we wanted to be suspended together. And again, I'm not promoting this, but this is life. This is what happened. And if he got in trouble, like I said, I got in trouble. He was my best friend. We lose communication after we got married and separated and went our separate ways. But anyway, this video is going long. So the car, that's what I'm doing. And the tic-tac-toe is just message to a good friend of mine's. And those who remember, one of these days will contact us and say, "I know what you're trying to say on these." That's all it was. It was just something for kids to enjoy. Anyway, take care. This video is running long. Be safe. Thank you for everything once again. And I'll talk to you guys soon. This is Mike from RAT.ROD.HEAVEN. Take care.